today's video, I'm going to be giving some tips on how to build your confidence, how to boost your confidence. This is near and dear to me. It's something that I've struggled with, and this is one of those things where if you don't have this together inside, then the outside really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good you dress it up. My first tip is to stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself when you're dealing with other people. But this also just can be against yourself, like the voices in your head. Therapists reference this idea of faulty thinking, and it's these ideas that we have in our head that simply are faulty. And you have to really stand up to that. And it takes practice to really defeat that. And so that's what I mean, stand up for yourself. If you have a thought that says like, you're not good enough for this job, like literally counter that thought with another thought and just say, yes, I am. You know, and it sounds simple, but it's something that's really makes a difference over time. Do more of what makes you happy and to surround yourself more with people who make you happy. It's so much easier to feel confident when you're in environments that enrich you and that recharge you. So if you are around a bunch of people who make you feel terrible about yourself, yeah, it's going to totally eat away at your confidence. And same for environments. These are just two things that are so detrimental to your confidence. A lot of these tips kind of all relate to each other because this is also like part of standing up for yourself. Standing up for yourself can look like removing yourself from these environments and saying that I'm not going to subject myself to these people, to these places. If you have a community that again loves and enriches you, it can build your confidence because you see yourself through other lenses. Oh, I am lovable, I'm funny, I'm all these positive things. It's confirmed with your community. When you isolate yourself, you don't have that as much. You can start to question yourself, and if you're struggling with your confidence, then it's definitely not helping. You may feel alone, you may feel like you're not lovable. For me, that's been a very big one, is to surround myself with people who are reassuring. It's helped uplift me and make me think, oh, I am lovable, I am worthy, I am all of these things. And to ask yourself, like, what is the best version of me? What do I want to be? What is my dream version of DJ? And then you strive towards that. And as you're on your journey towards becoming the best you will like yourself more. You will also be proud of yourself as you're accomplishing and achieving and making your strides along the way. And this will build your confidence in yourself. This next tip, this is kind of deep, but you want to figure out where your lack of confidence stems from. You can do this by means of like self-reflection, journaling, therapy, or a combination of the three. This is very important because, like the saying goes, you have to know where you come from to know where you're headed. You need to know where this lack of confidence is stemming from so that you can address it and go to the mountaintop. My next one is to kind of think, what does self-confidence look like to you? Because this is personal. It looks different for a lot of people. I know for me personally, I knew that I would be more confident when I was more comfortable speaking my mind and just speaking up, because that was a thing for me where I would just not really speak my mind, kind of one, in a way, shy, but then also it just was a lack of confidence to speak up for myself, speak up on issues, just speak up in general, just to show up as myself and speak my opinion, my thoughts, my personality, whatever. So that was something for me where I was like, okay, this is what a confident DJ would look like. You literally have to practice. Like for me, specific to what I just said, I literally went about it in a numerical sense. I quantified it. I said, okay, I'm going to make sure that I speak up 3 times today, and built the number up until it literally was a habit and just how I was. sounds silly, but it worked for me. My next one is to align yourself less with what should I do, like what should I be doing, and actually try and think for yourself. What do I want? Reclaiming your life and making decisions for yourself, making decisions that really align with you as a person and what you want yourself, instead of whether it's society's expectations or your parents' expectations and whatnot. This helps build confidence because you need to have the practice of making your own decisions, and you also need to have the comfortability of making your own decisions for yourself, to be confident in yourself. This will boost confidence in yourself and your decision making, and that all ultimately cultivates your life. So you'll be more confident, and at that point I think you would be more satisfied as well. Follow me real quick, okay? Focus on what you can control. So look at it this way. Confidence builds confidence. I'm going to use this example. You have a school project or even a work project. You have a project that you're doing. Focus on what you can control. Putting confidence into your efforts, your passion, into your preparedness instead of outcomes, opinions. That confidence will build confidence. So I'm confident in the work that I put in. Now I'm confident in the result. Confidence builds confidence. It sounds cliche, it sounds crazy, but trust me on this, it works. My next one is to take social media breaks if you need it. Try to hone in on you and your actual life. Stop comparing yourself. Stop trying to impress others. Literally just get back to square one. You. Go back to focusing on yourself. Again, what do I want? What's causing me to have this lack of confidence? Is this a good community that I have? All these other things, to focus on that instead of being caught up in social media. Check out that screen time. I promise if you lower it, you might find yourself feeling a lot better. It's not a coincidence. When you're finding out where does your lack of confidence stem from, if it's from certain people, think about those people and think, is this someone who I want dictating my life and my confidence? And are these people really qualified to be having this voice in your head? For example, I'll put myself out there again. I know that a lot of the lack of confidence that I had was due to my time trying to become a model. I tried for years to get signed. I wanted it so bad. It didn't happen. And along the road, I was obviously rejected because it didn't happen. I was rejected so many times. So all of these no's chipped away at me, especially as it was a time I was very young, coming of age, young girl. So I feel like at that time, your self-image and confidence, it's already kind of fragile, or it's kind of like Play-Doh. It's forming itself, solidifying. So a lot of my lack of confidence stemmed from that, and those people and their voices in my head. That was something that I thought about. Like, I'm thinking, do I really want these people having so much power over my life, especially at this point? You know, it's been years. So that's just so old. This doesn't need to be a thing anymore. Is some compassion and grace, because it's not an easy journey to build up confidence. And if you follow all these things, you'll probably realize that you didn't get to this low overnight. It probably was a long series of events over a lifetime, years in the making. So don't expect it to be fixed and repaired in a day, because it didn't take you a day to get to the predicament you're in. So it's not gonna take a day to get out. So give yourself some compassion, give yourself some grace. Handle yourself as you would someone you love. If you take up like a hobby or something, Stick with me. This is going to make sense. This is what has worked for me, all right? That can help build your confidence, really. As you build up your skill or practice, confidence builds confidence. Roller skating did this for me. One, it helped me conquer the idea of fear. Scared to fall, scared scared to try stuff, scared to put myself out there, scared to look crazy. But do it. You see, it's not that bad. And then you have more confidence to try again. And as silly as it sounds, confidence really does build confidence. This will transfer to other arenas in your life. So thanks y'all so much for watching. I hope this reaches who it needs to. If it just reaches one person and makes a difference in that person's life, I would feel great. Because yeah, I know it sucks to not have that confidence. It can really take away from your life and rob your life in a lot of ways. So I hope this helps somebody, anybody, everybody, and that it gives you some tools to build up your confidence and then step into the world as a more confident you. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.